A prequel is a literary, dramatic or cinematic work whose story precedes that of a previous work, by focusing on events that occur before the original narrative. A prequel is a work that forms part of a backstory to the preceding work.
The term prequel is a 20th century neologism from the prefix pre, from Latin para, before, and sequel. Wait, why am I in this castle?
Like sequels, prequels may or may not concern the same plot as the work from which they are derived. More often they explain the background that led to the events in the original, but sometimes the connections are not completely explicit. Sometimes prequels play on the audience's knowledge of what will happen next, using deliberate references to create dramatic irony.
Well, we don't want to get ourselves wet in scattered showers.
Well, our colors are turned into water if we ever get caught in the rain.
I concur.
A sequel is a work of literature, film, theater, television, music, or video game that continues the story of, or expands upon, some earlier work. In the common context of a narrative work of fiction, a sequel portrays events set in the same fictional universe as an earlier work, usually chronologically following the events of that work.
In many cases, the sequel continues elements of the original story, often with the same characters and settings. A sequel can lead to a series in which key elements appear repeatedly. Although the difference between more than one sequel and a series is somewhat arbitrary, it is clear that some media franchises have enough sequels to become a series, whether originally planned as such or not.
This is so excited.
Wow! That's some excited news! Oh, my plushies! My voice!
Sequels are attractive to creators and publishers because there is less risk involved in returning to a story with known popularity rather than developing new and untested characters and settings. Audiences are sometimes eager for more stories about popular characters or settings, making the production of sequels financially appealing.
In film, sequels are very common. There are many name formats for sequels. Sometimes, they either have unrelated titles or have a letter added to the end. More commonly, they have numbers at the end or have added words at the end.
It is also common for a sequel to have a variation of the original title or a subtitle. In the 1930s, many musical sequels had the year included in the title. Sometimes sequels are released with different titles in different countries, because of the perceived brand recognition. There are several ways that subsequent works can be related to the chronology of the original. Various neologisms have been coined to describe them.
Will somebody tell me what happened?
Now wait a second, now we already have too many video game characters that Bullet reimagines them into the musical pop stars themselves. Now we have Elena, Mina Magikiana, Kaitana, Chameleon, Jade, Milena, Cammy White, Morgan Insolent, Kasumi, Nina Williams, Sarah Bryant, and 2B. Now we have the pop star version of Jill Valentine, Claire Redfield, and Lara Croft.
Damn, first, 2B, then, the rest of the fighting game characters, now Lara Croft? Also, it happened to Psylocke, Wonder Woman, and Adam Eve alright.
Adam, Eve, you promised not to get yourself turned into the musical pop star. What is happening to Bullet 6 Krieger's world?
Wow, thank Omni-Man! I have become a musical pop star with my bow, my hair accessory, my tiara, and my headset. What's on my own pop star form was my own glasses, my hair has my rabbit ears, we all have our different voices, and my pink Converse sneakers. Oh, my plushies! I can't believe it!